All right, now there are some inputs that have just come in from Pakistan, where Pakistan's Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has offered what he describes as a third consular access to Kulbhushan Jadhav. Now, Pakistan has said that this time the meeting will take place as per the wishes of the Indian government. Now, India is yet to respond on this offer by the Pakistani government. Now, for more on this, we are joined in by our Islamabad Bureau Chief, Anas Malik, who is joining us on this story. Now, Anas, what more information do we have on this? This claims the Pakistani government could be a third consular access. The last time when consular access had been given, there were also Pakistani officials who were present, which is why India decided to walk out of it. Is there now going to be a change in Pakistan's approach in granting consular access to Kulbhushan Jadhav?
Well, Saleh, the Pakistani Foreign Minister a while ago in a statement has said that Pakistan has formally offered a third consular access to India on Kulbhushan Jadhav. Now, this is an unprecedented move. The Pakistani Foreign Minister, while speaking to a local channel, he has confirmed that upon his instructions, a note verbale has been formally sent to the Indian government yesterday, and that the Pakistani government is currently awaiting a response on this. They said that the Pakistani Foreign Minister has maintained that Pakistan had endorsed what the Indian demands with regards to the second consular access that was given yesterday, and that as per the Indian demand, they had issues with the security person present inside during that meeting because, quote unquote, there is a trust deficit. Pakistan is now willing to remove that particular security person and allow a meeting of Indian diplomats and Kulbhushan Jadhav. Now, remember, this is important given that just yesterday, there was a consular access meeting, a second consular access meeting. That too was unprecedented because usually consular access is only given once. This is what the Pakistani Foreign Minister has said that Pakistan has offered. We're yet to hear officially from the Pakistani Minister of Foreign Affairs on the matter, but the Pakistani Foreign Minister has maintained that that a note verbale has been sent to India, and Pakistan is currently awaiting a response on the matter. Now, what is important over here is that today is the last working day, and then on Sunday, the ordinance to file a review petition to ensure a quote-unquote effective review and reconsideration for Kulbhushan Jadhav will be lapsing on the 19th of July, that is Sunday. So today being a Friday, the 17th of July, it is the last working day, and anything that has to be done, it has to be done today or at max until tomorrow, in case if there is a review that is to be filed from the Government of India on behalf of Kulbhushan Jadhav. Yes, Saleh.
All right. Now, what is interesting, Anas, is the fact that, when this consular access was granted yesterday, there was the security guard who was present. The Indian side, of course, said that that does not amount to full and free consular access that is to be given. And now Pakistan seems to agree to the Indian conditions that there will be no Pakistani presence when consular access is granted. Now, why this climb down from the Pakistanis? Is this a PR exercise that is being attempted here?
Well, on the face of it, it does not look like a PR exercise. In fact, it looks like Pakistan is more serious in implementing the ICJ verdict, given that it calls for effective review and reconsideration. That is the highlight of the verdict. And in order to ensure that Pakistan is trying its utmost to show that, yes, it is doing all what it can to provide the fair trial to Kulbhushan Jadhav, as what ICJ has said. In case if he wants to file a review petition, because something that is very, very technical is the fact that consular access is not defined in Vienna Convention for Consular Relations. The word consular is defined, however, access is not defined, and that is where the problem lies. So Pakistan, in the first consular access that was given on the 2nd of September, that was more or less on Pakistan's terms when Gaurav Ahluwalia met Kulbhushan Jadhav. On the 2nd of September of last year, there was a glass ceiling in between the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs officials who was present. Yesterday, that glass ceiling was also removed. This is what the Pakistani Foreign Minister has maintained, and this was upon India's request. Now, Pakistan is trying to go another mile by removing that security person who was present inside yesterday to safeguard, quote-unquote, Kulbhushan Jadhav, because there is, as per the Pakistani Foreign Minister, his security is Pakistan's responsibility. He is in Pakistani custody, and that there is a trust deficit. Therefore, they cannot take any risk. But now Pakistan is saying that at least the Pakistani Foreign Minister is saying that they are willing to go ahead and remove that security person as well and offer a third unprecedented consular access to India, on which they currently await an answer.
You know, it's all very well for the Pakistani side to say unprecedented consular access, but the fact of the matter in terms of how it played out, you know, in the second consular access that had been granted, was that there were these Pakistani security officials, and I'd actually like to read out what the Indian side said. The consular officers were not given unimpeded, unhindered and unconditional access to Shri Jadhav. On the contrary, Pakistani officials with an intimidating demeanor were present in close proximity of Jadhav and other consular officers, despite protests by the Indian side. Now, it was also evident that a camera was visible, and it was quite evident that the conversation with Shri Jadhav was being tape recorded. Now, the point that India would like to raise, Anas, is why has this issue dragged on for so long? And today, as you say, that is the last day that a review petition can be filed. My question to you is, can this date be extended?
Well, the ordinance can surely be extended, but the chances of that are very, very grim. Now, on to your first part of the question with regards to the security person being present, the Pakistani Foreign Minister has said that that only one security person was there. He's been speaking to the local media, and he said that because there is a trust deficit, because Kulbhushan Jadhav is in Pakistani custody, he's a high-profile prisoner, and he is not somebody ordinary, and that there is a trust deficit between Pakistan and India. Therefore, the security person was much needed. Now, I'll take you back in time on the 2nd of September 2019, when there was the first consular access meeting took place between Gaurav Ahluwalia and Kulbhushan Jadhav. An official of the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs was present, and additionally, there was a glass ceiling in between. So yesterday, the consular access meeting that took place, it was, again, why I say unprecedented, because usually there is only one counselor that goes and seeks access and talks, but there were two, and that was a concession that went from the Pakistani side. And therefore, today, all eyes would be on the Indian side. What would be their response? Because today is the last formal. However, the ordinance would lapse on the 19th of July. That would be Sunday. Yes, Alex.
All right, Anas. We'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us from Islamabad and getting us all those insights. We'll, of course, come back to you as more details emerge on this story. But I'm told that we are also now joined in by my colleague Siddhant Sibil, who's joining us live from New Delhi. Now, good afternoon to you, Siddhant. This is a third offer by the Pakistanis where they now claim that they are willing to go by the Indian conditions for granting consular access to Kulbhushan Jadhav. The question here, of course, is about, filing for a review against the verdict that's been given for Kulbhushan Jadhav. And the Indian side has said that it is important to get written consent for arranging legal representation. Why are we now seeing a climb down from Pakistan about its security officials not being present during the time of consular access?
Well, Mohammed, this is a farcical exercise. This is a mockery of consular access by Pakistan. Secondly, as Pakistani media is reporting that they have sent a formal communication. As of now, when I speak to you, there is no formal communication New Delhi has received by Islamabad, even though the Pakistani Foreign Minister yesterday claimed on television, live television, that he has sent a formal communication, and of course he's eager for consular access. But why give a third access when you have already given an unhindered access? This is what the Pakistanis are claiming. But by and large, it's a circus by the Pakistani side, which they, of course, have been able to master. And of course, the focus, from the Indian side is to make sure that justice is delivered. There are many things on the table, including going back to the World Court at The Hague.
Absolutely, indeed, Siddhant. We'll have to leave it there. This, of course, seems to be an interesting development. We'll need some official confirmation from the Pakistani side as to what this offer actually means and how, of course, this will be responded to. We'll have to leave it there. But this is an important and a crucial story that we will continue to track through the day.